Erik, I know it's sort of been redundant, but what Tyler has done, almost a point per minute in the preseason. Do you like the way he's doing it? Is there something different about how he's doing it that maybe the Tyler we've seen to this point?
You're just seeing the evolution of a very good basketball player, extremely skilled, and he's really been working at his craft and the skill level, making different reads. All of that is becoming more advanced. And yes, I did like the reads that he was making. Now he probably made a few more plays than he would if we, have our normal guys. But all of these things are good experiences, and he was able to do it from both positions today, on the ball, getting us organized, and off the ball.
Mica Potter was a guy who didn't overwhelm with his numbers during the summer, but clearly there was something that you guys liked enough to bring him back and bring him in. Then we saw a performance like tonight. Can you sort of take us through the Mica Potter experience and sort of what jumps out, to you about him?
He's just steady, consistent with his work every single day. And I really enjoy these moments for young players when they get an opportunity to play and they're prepared and then they play well. It's not an accident or a coincidence. He's put in a lot of time, and he really hit the glass hard tonight. Was able to get a lot of in traffic rebounds, pursued some balls that were out of his region, just played with great multiple efforts. And that's something that he can build on for sure.
And last one for me is Omer seems, when he gets consistent minutes, to get into a little bit more of a rhythm, although that might not necessarily be his role as a big minutes player. What does he have to do as maybe a spot player, to sort of, be as involved or as effective as he was tonight? Or does he simply just need more to get going?
Yeah, that's part of the evolution of a young player. You have to continue to develop, find ways on how you can impact the game, impact winning. And if that's in short minutes, you have to learn how to be able to do that quicker. If it's longer minutes, any player can get into a better rhythm, but this is not unusual for a young player. He has great upside. He's really been working at it, and I thought he was much better tonight. And that was on both ends. He was eating up space, defensively for us. Really kept a lot of balls alive offensively. Finished around the rim, and he got into a better rhythm, but he had an impact on the game. That's the most important thing.
Thank you.
All right, up next we have Anthony Chiang, Miami Herald. Go ahead.
Hey, Spo. Last night wasn't the best shooting night for Max, but he comes out tonight, puts up 11 threes. Is that just one of the qualities that you've noticed with him, just where he has short memory and he stays confident and he'll take the open shot, even if maybe he's in a little bit of a mini shooting slump?
Yeah, I wouldn't call one game a slump, but I think,
right.
Yeah, it's the mentality. I think that he's really started to become intentional about just trying to impact the next play. You can't be a perfectionist. You can strive for perfection, but you can't be obsessed with perfection when shots aren't going. You have to continue to find a way to impact the game. And he didn't let last night linger over at all and affect tonight at all mentally. And I thought he did a lot of things well. Defensively, he was in the right spot, more often. Offensively, he made some big threes and big plays down the stretch, but he was able to make an impact offensively, whether the ball was coming to him or whether he was just spacing and creating space for somebody else.
All right, up next we have Azam Mazood, Heat.com. Go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Also wanted to ask about Max Strus. Going back to summer league, he's been really producing. What was some points of emphasis for him in this offseason to get better at?
Put in the work, put in the time, which he will. Sometimes we have to protect him from him and try to keep him out of the gym at times. Otherwise, it's going to be 3 times a day. He's relentless with his work, and he is a perfectionist. So he wants to see it done like perfectly every single time. But he's worked on his ball handling. He's worked on his ability to generate shots from behind the three in different ways, off the catch, off the dribble, on the move. And in all of those areas, he's improved. And of course, we've drilled him ad nauseum defensively, and I think he's made great strides there.
All right, Coach, we're going to toss it to Michael for in-person questions.
Coach, Max just shared on the radio, he said we're gonna play these games, we're win these games. So how nice is it that this group that you had available tonight had some early success, had to deal with some adversity, and were able to pull off.
Yeah, those are invaluable experiences for any team, but for a young team that's out there that's been really, preparing, for an opportunity that's not guaranteed. I think it's great to see them, go through that collectively, and it is important, always to try to build those winning habits. And those guys, yeah, they obviously take it to heart. We have them here for a reason. We think that they are heat type guys with their competitive spirit and their work ethic. They've shown that behind the scenes when nobody else has been able to see it. But tonight, everybody was able to see it in a game, and they produced. Yeah, it's tough in training camps. You don't always get the reps. Sometimes you do. You can't really predict, what the day is going to look like, and that's why you have to be mentally tough, and stay the course, be prepared. So you don't have to get prepared, or you don't have to rush into something. These guys were all ready, for this opportunity. I think they were able to play well because of it. Okay, thank you.